Hello Commanders! Today I will be doing a little bit of a quicker video. Not for any reason other than I just don't have as much time, so I'm going to be cutting some stuff out of the trip. Basically just some of the boring stuff. I will probably add a small time lapse just to kind of showcase what it is that you actually go through, because I know a lot of Commanders cut everything out to for the act of making it slightly entertaining. I kind of like to show it kind of like it is, because it is a lot of work, and I mean, not to like too much, but just to get from point A to point B. And I do like to showcase that a little bit. This is why I kind of do longer videos, but it's something you can just have on in the background. But yeah, so I've already mapped up my route. I have a pretty cool shot here of the Anaconda. But yeah, let's get on our way. Yeah, well, let's see here. I have a destination though that I actually really want to get to, so I may actually play a little bit in the off time. Like, I might record it, I might not. It just really depends. But I'm recording this on Monday here for my Thursday video, just because I don't have a lot of time this week. But yeah, basically I want to. Basically I just want to get to this destination really soon. It's not necessarily on the edge as much as I want it to be, which is something which is really cool on the galaxy map. And regardless if it's already discovered, it's just something I want to be and like see, because I think it gets some really cool screenshots from it. But yeah, let's get out of this planet's gravity here. Wrong key. Wrong one. There we go. Let's get out of the escape vector. Or head towards the escape vector. And let's get on our way. Now, over the weekend on Saturday, I guess Friday night, or Friday it was, I actually wrote an actual new song that I actually really liked, if I stop repeating the phrase. But it came out really nicely, and it's posted to my Soundcloud. But with this one, I actually will put a little bit into this video, most likely during the time lapse. It's shorter than most of my other songs because it's trance, but I'm basically trying to condense it to give off the same emphasis that you get that like long expanses of slow builds and all that basically all that emotion that rides with a trance song. I did it a little bit different. I didn't try to I didn't deviate from like the actual setup of a trance song, but I deviated from like what would come next. Usually like when the after your first, intro sequence, which is usually around like a minute or 53 seconds or whatever it is for your song. I do usually 8-bar chunks, so mine come out to usually about the same thing. But at that point, toward the very first one, instead of slowly easing it down, I do that, but I ease it down, but I change up the play. So instead of it being some slow, antiquated riff essentially, I basically kind of add, like, I do the slow bit from like the main I guess the main what do you call it, the pattern, if you will, the main melody, but I add on a separate melody on top of it, and I take it from there. I mean, I don't keep it on very long because it would just be very disruptive to the actual overall song, but it does add a new element that I actually think came out pretty nicely. It is a bit different, but I mean, the song then progresses really well, that it constantly brings you up, and it gives you a little bit like an energy boost, if you will, because I tested it out, just to see, what feelings it like invoked, for people. And yeah, it's really nice actually. But yeah, I mean, that's all that's really, I guess, happened there since last week. I mean, I do like that for the podcast, not the podcast, the Elite Dangerous update actually, that they are basically talking about the request from Middle is to basically build the new Empire ship, because I'm a total Empire enthusiast, even though currently I'm just flying around the Anaconda. I actually did consider, instead of bringing the Anaconda out here, taking the Cutter, just because, but flying it in Super Cruise is even more annoying than possibly flying this. So I was just like, I'll take it back, I won't take it. Because I just really wanted like a really nice, dashboard essentially to look at. It's essentially the feeling I had when I took out the Clipper the first time. But for this one, I was just like, I want to do it pretty quickly and get out there. So let's see. And I am doing the fastest route, so a lot of the stuff will be discovered here. for this video, so I mean I wouldn't expect too much from it, finding new and interesting things. But I am still trying to, if you remember from the last video, if you watched it, I am still trying to get away from the, I guess, the bubble of discovery, which has extended quite a bit further than I thought. I mean, maybe it's because I went back, and I guess a lot of people have thought the same thing. But it's not proved to be. It's proved not to be as a lucrative as a route as I thought it would be. I didn't think, it had been so well traveled. Like, I didn't look it up at all. I'm just like, I looked at the guy, I want to go this way, and that is the way to which I flew off to. But yeah, let's see what we have in the system here. Hopefully something decent. Nope, all dead. Do I want the sun, or not sun, star? I realized in the last video that I kept saying sun unconditionally, and it was actually really annoying to edit because I'm like, I don't say star enough. So hopefully I say it enough here. But yeah, let's continue on. The route I mapped out is only around, I think it's 800 light years. So, or 830 some light years. So it should work out pretty well. I'm not really expecting to see too much, like that system there where it was dead. I don't really think I hit a lot of, God, what is it? Whatever I can't think of the class of the star. Whichever ones are slightly more yellow on the galaxy map. I don't hit a lot of them in this route, but I guess a soft white if you're near it. But yeah, let's see. Let's hopefully hit something pretty nice though. I'm hoping anyway. And 6. Oh wow. Water. Out of the Goldilocks zone. I think they're all basically out of the Goldilocks zone. But I will be taking the system, so I guess we did find something. So what I will do is I will time lapse this part, or I'll just cut it. Like, I mean, I don't really know if it's necessary. But so yeah, I will talk to you guys as soon as we're done scanning the system. Alright, Commanders, basically just got all 3 of those, or 4 if you count the star, all scanned up there. Sadly, I'm pretty sure all of them were water worlds, but one thing that you just always kind of forget to do when you're not like in system is, just fly up close and, just check them out. But yeah, let's get out of this view. Just kind of wanted to show that off, because it was definitely just something kind of cool. Nothing special, but just something you don't get to see that often, unless you, specifically fly to the planet. Let's get this pulled up, and then we will check out what exactly we scanned here, because I forget. No idea which button that is. Let's turn these back on. Okay, there's nothing there. Perfect. Let's check out what we scanned here, just to see. We got nice. Candidate for terraforming. Nothing. Which I figured. And nice. And it's got water-based life, so not too bad. I mean, basically, this is the only useful one, but yeah. It's actually cool just to, see every once in a while what you get. So let's continue, and yeah. If anything does happen in this next system, I'll keep it in. If not, I will cut until we get to, something a little bit more interesting. So we have a gas giant filled system here. This has actually been a pretty lucrative run, so I'm expecting this route I've been taking is kind of out of the norm, because it doesn't really apply to straight, let's fly here type of logic. So hopefully that, it continues to be this nice. I'm hoping to have one of these gas giants here with, life. So they'll be worth quite a bit. I'm not really technically going for money, because I'm not really all that concerned about my explorer rank, because it's kind of low. But it's just one of those things that I would like to have, a little bit better. But yeah. Let's just see what we can discover. I'm not really going for names either, but it's always nice to, I guess, have your name on anything that is not a star. So let's do that. Occasionally, though, I do leave 1 or 2 things closer actually open for somebody, because sometimes I just want to fly out, or I have to leave the room for a bit. So I'm just like, I'll just set my ship to fly in this direction, and it'll be a little bit faster or easier. But yeah, but I was checking out the newsletter when I was actually flying here, because I only usually skim it a little bit. Whenever commanders are doing like their speed tests on planets, are they all using like a planet that has a similar gravity rating? Or are they using a planet with heavier gravity, lower gravity? Like, because all those things you have to take into consideration if you're trying to top something out, even with physics, or even if it is a game. Because it just bugs me, because if there is no similarity between the tests, it just kind of means that they're all kind of useless, in my opinion. I mean, there's no fact between that, but I mean, you have to be able to replicate the same thing, usually 3 or 4 times for it to be like a genuine test to maximize something. But what do I know? But yeah, let's get to this next gas giant over here. And one other thing, I'm just really curious, what's going on with the probes? Like, I know I can read a whole bunch, but I wasn't sure if anybody had like a specific take on it, because I've been reading up a lot, basically a ton more on them. So I'm assuming it's for the winter is coming phase of gaming. But it's just really it like, I guess we're getting possibly aliens. This is all speculating, of course. So like, I don't actually know the the validity of it, but it's just it's really interesting. I actually wish it'd be like, maybe like instead of it being the aliens, or the, what do we call, I can't think what they're called. Starts with like Thor. I can't remember at the top of my head, but yeah, basically like, I would actually appreciate if it was like like a group of like humans almost that were cast off by society. I think that'd be really interesting. Like, they went and developed their own technology, and they themselves were basically like the grunts of like the alien race, as opposed to just being a alien race. Because I think it would kind of emphasize that that there's a little bit more depth in the story. I mean, there's no doubt there's depth in this game, and there's plenty of story, and what would you call it, flavor text, if you will. But I just I'd really appreciate it to be something kind of like that. But that's just me personally. I'm always wanting a little bit more. So let's get over to this. This is gonna be the last one, I think, unless the other one's pretty close. But yeah, let's get over to this gas giant and scan it and go from there. But I will see you guys in the next system where something interesting happens. So, all right. yeah, we're here. It's quite a bit away from the bubble, so I'm assuming it's what do you call it? Research. What do you call it? Not research. Exploration data essentially, which I have. God, I can't talk today. Which I am not opposed to actually, stealing, taking, whatever it's called, as I think I'm entitled to it for traveling out this far to get it. So let's get in there and see what we can find. Hopefully it's nothing too dangerous, as I have absolutely no weapons, and quite honestly, one step above the possible worst shields with Fiweaves. But yeah, let's get inside, and even though it says threat 0, I'm always still a little bit skeptical. Whoa, crashed ship, or destroyed ship. Slow it down. Let's turn lights on. I know I haven't even scanned to see what's actually here. I'm kind of curious to see what type of ship this might have been. And the cool score comes up now. Get a little bit closer. It looks like we're of a type 9 or an asp. Yeah, I'd say a Falcon, not Falcon WC. Just one of the transport ships. I don't know, it's got little wings, so I can't technically tell too well. Yeah. Let's steal this catch. Which we will sell hopefully when we get back to normal space. There we go. And let's be on our way. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's because I don't hang around systems for that long, for something to, spawn out here, that I don't get to actually see all that much. But I was hoping to see something really cool up this way. But, I guess everything's happening towards the center of the galaxy. So, I'm unfortunately going to get a bit less. Wow, that's actually a pretty high price for that. I mean, not that it really matters to me. But, yeah, it's definitely a nice little chunk of change there. So I will talk to you guys as soon as we get our commanders, I should say, and as soon as we get to something interesting again. That's kind of cool. Well, commanders, I am back from, essentially not really back, but I'm still here from continuing to basically search these systems along route. We haven't really found much of anything. Everything's either been discovered or been dead systems, which is to be expected, when you get this far out here. And I have another question. What do you guys all think that is? Like, I looked on the galaxy map, and all I could figure out was, that it was a separate galaxy, but it's just the way it's shaped, and what it looks like is a bit weird. As soon as I get done scanning this star here, I'll point at it. Or actually, get out of that. Like, you can kind of see that it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just weird. If it is a galaxy, I mean, it makes sense, but it's super bright compared to everything else out here. And since I'm, towards, like, kind of like the edge, there's, not much light from, the center of the galaxy, as you can see. So something like that just sticks out and isn't a nebula along route, or just that I can possibly see, it just makes it kind of interesting. So, if anybody actually knows what that is, do let me know in the comments. I mean, it's just kind of cool. I mean, I'm just gonna go with it's a separate galaxy, but other than that, like, I don't know. I'm just not sure. So yeah, let's continue on our journey here. We have 3 jumps left, essentially 2 after this one right here, and we'll be basically done. Hopefully I can land in this system. If not, we'll go to a system that I can. But yeah, hopefully it all works out. I mean, I haven't really found anything other than a couple gas giants and a couple water worlds. Nothing that, anything to snuff at. The last interesting thing I found was that a large data cache, whichever you want to call it. But yeah, hopefully eventually here, the next time I'm playing, actually, I will do the short route, or the short jumps. So hopefully we actually see something along the way. But yeah, let's get the system checked out, and hopefully there is something besides one thing in it. But it looks like it's gonna be a dead system, unfortunately. Yeah, that's 49,975. Crazy. All right, no one's actually been here either. But yeah, let's get on our way here. I don't really have time for this, as I'm trying to speed through this because I'm hoping to get this edited, hopefully tonight if I get a chance. But I'm not sure if I will, so that's why I'm recording it so soon. And it's either next week or the week after. I won't be recording. So if you don't see a video, that's why. I'm gonna try and get a little extra video done this weekend, just so I have something for it. I mean, it won't be that much other than what you see here, but it'll just be basically a pre-recorded video. So if there are any comments or questions about it, there won't be anything that I can really do about it, at least at that time. But yeah, and if anybody actually, that is awesome. That just made this trip completely worthwhile. I had no idea I was gonna hit one of these. But basically, if you actually want my blue HUD colors, I think it was 3 videos back. Someone's already been here. That sucks. 3 videos back or whatever, I had made a that's annoying. Crap. I'll start that over. 3 videos back, or so. I think it's 3. I put in the essentially number combination that I use for this exactly. So I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, hopefully you can see. Is this a water world? Anything else here worth looking at? Those are all high middle content. High middle content looks like. Assume this is the same. Wait, what? Yeah. Even though it's a cool looking system, I can't wait to land on these like lava style planets. That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, let's get out of the system. We have one jump to our destination, so hopefully it's not too bad. Kind of sucks that the system was taken, but I mean I would take most of the blue systems too if it was me, because they're not blue. I like to say it's a blue color, but I would take most of these these blue-white star systems for myself as well. So I have no hard feelings towards it. But yeah, let's get on our way, and yeah, hopefully get landed here, and yeah, I will try and I hope to have a better route planned out. But I mean, as you can see, even though that they say to do to scan essentially or not scan, sorry, I'm really out of it today. As they say that you should do like the short jumps. When I was doing the short jumps, I was seeing more discovered systems than I have seen without said short jumps. So it's been a bit of a like a hit or miss thing for if I do the long the fastest route or the short route. But yeah, it's interesting. Because next time I'm going to be doing the shorter one just to see. I know basically what I should be doing is backtracking myself to see, if on this route I had, I would have found, X, a small number of it. I don't know why I kept saying short. But a small number of the galaxy. But, I mean, if basically what we're doing, is skipping over the, the dead systems like what I'm doing here. I mean, you're only going to have, like, a small number discovered because, I mean, we just don't find those as, I guess, useful. So, I mean, there's not much money in them, and there's not much, I guess, bragging rights for having your name, associated with a dead system, at least as of right now. So, it's a bit weird to me. But, unexplored. What is this? I assume high metal content. Should I take one before we go? Yeah. I'll scan one thing here. Maybe 2. I'll scan this star here as well. And then we will head out and hopefully, get a system that we can land on. So, yeah, I will see you guys in a moment. Well, Commanders, I made it to the next system over. It's actually pretty nice. It's got a blue star, if you will, or a white star. I have no idea what the name is exactly. But yeah, it's got a place to land as well. I'm basically just scanning the system here, and then I will basically park and or park as land, and yeah, I think that'll be it. Unless something unidentified pops up. So I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, Commanders, we have the system scanned. It took far too long, but I really wanted to do it. It had a bunch of, Titaria stars, just starting out. It was kind of interesting. I actually found one that was terraformable, actually, in the middle. So it was just an interesting catch. A couple with water-based life, or I think it was one or two with water-based life. So, yeah, it's definitely interesting. But basically for now, we're gonna get landed over here. And yeah, we'll be on our way next time. I'm not really sure what we'll be doing. I guess I really do know, as we'll just be exploring. But yeah, this has been a slightly, I guess, what would you call it? Not even less ambitious, just there's just less happening during this there's just been less happening with this this trip here. Everything was scanned, everything was already, I guess found, which is just making it, I guess, a little bit less interesting to, I guess, base a video on. So yeah, I just don't know what to do in the future for it. I mean, if that continues to happen, I mean, the videos will just be extremely short because, I mean, I don't waste time scanning them. But I mean, it's not like it's going to hurt me, I guess, if I would. It's just time wasted if I don't get that little extra boost that you get in currency that, can essentially help your rank. So, yeah, but I know everybody says to go to the, black hole systems and neutron star systems to go to that field, which, I mean, I do plan to do sometime, but just not right now. But, yep, it is definitely in the future. Possibly next summer, if I get the chance. Or later this year. It just depends on how updates go and betas and all that stuff turn out. I know that you can just, destroy your ship and be back in system, but I kind of like to be in system naturally because it's just kind of a bit of a jump if I'm doing that. Plus, I don't want to really be recording, the Voyage setup and also be doing a beta setup because I'll put more of my time into the beta and leave my ship out there, and then when I come back, after the beta, I'll be, I guess, far more disappointed and less likely to play due to me being so far out, exploring. So it's just one of those little things there. But let's get landed here. And yeah, I guess there's not really much else to say here. This is kind of a desolate planet on a really bizarre system with quite a few, I guess, stars in it. And that one there, which is providing bizarre, natural light to this planet. I do kind of like landing on, systems, or landing on planets where the system has essentially a red dwarf or something, or just a completely red star, and just gives off a really cool kind of vibe or atmosphere to the planet itself. Let's get down here, and oops, wrong key. Just lost some shaft. Oh well. Come on. There we go. Anytime now, ship. But yeah, I guess, what are you guys looking forward to in the future for Elite Dangerous? Are you looking for more of I guess, what would it be? I guess you're looking for more of aliens, alien stuff where we're fighting them, or there's more of a chance, or you're looking for more of I guess, stuff that you find when you're exploring? I guess, what is it that you are interested in for I guess, for the future? Because, I mean, I'm really interested for the passenger missions, because I've never done anything like it. I mean, I know it's just going to essentially be, take person A to place B. I really wish what we'd see is, in one of these things, you get, an inventory. It wouldn't just show up like this. I would wish it'd be, in the small little corner over here to the left, you would see, like in your ship you'd see like a few of the cameras, and it'd just be some random passengers. Even if it's just a static image and they're not there, it would give off far more of like a feel than, you know, if it was just, you know, oh, you have, you know, 8 tons of passengers, or you know, you have 40 passengers in your, you know, on your ship, without any like sort of like realization of like visually seeing them. Like, I mean, they can even be, you know, just random headless, you know, things, or just, you know, like, it doesn't have to be special. It'd just be really helpful to, you know, seeing and, you know, basically getting in that, you know, that framework of mind. Because if I'm just, you know, taking passengers from point A to point B, it's no different than trading. But I think it'd be at least in trading, even if there are, you know, pirates and everything coming after you like normal. So, yeah, that's just what I'm looking forward to. I'd actually really enjoy to hear what you guys are looking forward to in the future, if you do make it to the end of the video here. But other than that, guys and commanders, I guess I will see you guys all next time.